All right, this is it, the final day of the Costco Wine Advent Calendar. Let's get into it. All right, guys, we did it. This is it. This is the final bottle on the Wine Advent Calendar. 24 drinks. I didn't try all of them, but we didn't get videos for all of them, but we are here. We are looking at a brilliant, what is it? A brilliant sparkling wine. It says Vino Spumante Brut on the back, and it seems to be a wine, but what exactly are we looking at here?
So Vino Spumante Brut is an Italian white sparkling wine.
Okay.
So Spumante is the type of sparkling that we're looking at, and it's made with a Muscat Bianco grape.
Okay. No idea what you just said. That was a lot. Okay.
There is a lot that goes into sparkling wine.
So first off, it's a sparkling wine. So how is that different from a regular wine?
So a sparkling wine has been fermented in some way to create the carbonation. So the Spumante, it's fermented through I believe the Carmat method.
Okay.
Yes. So it's a secondary type of fermentation in a single vessel.
Is wine normally fermented?
Wine does go through a fermentation in order to give itself the alcohol.
Yeah.
But this is
a secondary.
Yes, this is a secondary kind, similar.
To make a bubble.
Yes, to get the bubbles.
Okay, so it's a sparkling wine. It's fermented a special way to make it sparkling. And then you said Spumante is the type?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's made with the Muscat Bianco grape.
Okay.
And so the Spumante sparkling wine comes specifically from the Piedmont region of Italy.
Piedmont. Okay, so it is a specific grape. Does this grape usually go towards sparkling wines, or can it go to other wines as well?
So the Muscat Bianco can actually go towards other grapes as well. It's just specifically used in Piedmont to make the sparkling type.
Gotcha. Okay, well that's interesting. And it does have like the cork and the pop, so
Yes.
it's not champagne, right?
No,
Okay.
Well, it's very similar. Champagne comes from Champagne, France.
Champagne, what?
Yes, Champagne can only come from Champagne, France.
And it's grapes, right?
And it's still grapes.
So
Champagne is typically made with Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, and Pinot Meunier.
What? And that they then do that extra fermentation thing to make it sparkle. What? I am learning so much today. What a wonderful episode we got. All right. Are we looking for specific flavors in this?
So the flavors we're going to be looking for with this will be kind of an orange blossom, some lemons, mandarin oranges, a pear, and honeysuckle.
So very fruity, very sweet.
Actually,
Will it
no.
be sweet?
No, that last word we have there, brut, means
Brut.
it will not be sweet.
So what is okay, break that down for me some more.
So brut is one of the classifications for the amount of residual sugars in a sparkling wine.
Wow. Okay. And that brut means low.
Brut is like a bone dry wine.
Bone dry wine.
Bone dry.
Okay, so what would a sweeter for someone like myself looking for a sweeter beverage? What would I?
You would look for a wine, a sparkling wine that says demi-sec or doux.
Demi-sec or doux. Okay, that is super good to know. All right, I'm learning so much today. So it's got a lot of fruit flavors.
Yes.
But it's very dry.
Yes.
And then also.
Well, there is also a fun fact that the higher the acidity of the wine, the sweeter it can actually taste without having sugar in it.
Without having sugar. Interesting. Wait, is sugar just added or?
Yep, they usually add some sugars to wine.
So not necessarily part of the grape and the flavors of the grape, but okay. Interesting. Okay, so fruity flavors, but dry, and it's sparkling.
Yes.
We'll see if I can taste anything at all. Should we pop this bad boy open?
Yeah, we should.
All right, how do you, oh, there's a little tab here. Let's get it.
The first one you're opening this entire time.
I know. No, I uncorked one of them.
Okay. Yep, pull the paper off.
Doing so good here.
Are you gonna overlay Christmas music for this one?
I should overlay some Christmas music for this one. We'll see, yeah.
Yeah, and twist it.
That part, oh yeah, because I did the one Prosecco that we had the one time. All right, and then we're decaging it.
Yeah.
And then we shake it real hard.
No.
And then we work the cork off.
Yeah.
Should I let it go? Should I?
Don't. No. You.
I meant to aim it more into the kitchen, but we're trying to get rid of this ceiling fan anyway. And
Oh
hit
my
the
God,
blade
that
of the
would've-
fan. So she's not too mad. Well, in that
Yeah,
case,
thankfully the blade and not like the glass parts.
oh no, it's fine. That would have been a hell of a last episode. All right, so we got the what kind of glasses are these?
These are flutes.
Okay.
So it helps kind of direct the carbonation and all the
Oh.
flavors up towards you. Plus they're fancy.
Champagne flutes are for champagne and sparkling wines.
Yeah.
Da bubbles.
Wow, this is very clear.
It is. It's incredibly clear. Now, what do you do? Do you taste the champagne or do you chug it? Do you mix it with juices? What do you do?
So you can mix it with juices and stuff if you want. You don't need to swirl it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I feel like I gotta. I've been working all year for the swirl.
Ooh, it's got some scent to it.
Smells like apple. I'm kind of getting like apple pineapple. Just kind of like that sweet. Yeah,
Get a nice little
super
paleo
clear.
to it.
If you can kind of see.
Yeah, like a little freshy lemoniness.
Okay.
All right.
Well, you know, it is the last day, the last bottle, the last taste. Let's.
That is really good. I do get like an orange kind of flavor to it. It just feels nice and warm and like just sunny, which is a big contrast. We had a big snowstorm last night, so there's just snow everywhere. I like this. And what I really like to do
Tastes carbonated.
with my sparklings is add some fruit.
I'll drop some fruit in there. There you go. Bloop. I feel fancy. I feel fancy as hell. It is Christmas Eve, right? All right. Well, yeah. 24 bottles, 24 half bottles, 12 full bottles. Costco Wine Advent Calendar, definitely a great value, especially if you're just trying to taste a bunch of stuff. I know you had some ones that you've never had before, and I think you had a couple that you types of grapes that you have had before, but you liked the wine quite a bit. But yeah, definitely some interesting stuff. Chenin Blanc, Macabeo, got some sparkling wine.
Yeah, the Costco Wine Advent Calendar, if you can get your hands on it, is a great, cheap way to explore a ton of different wines with a low investment. That way you're not buying like a $20 bottle of wine, you take one glass and you're like, oh, this is awful.
The half bottle is a really good way to do it. I feel like a quarter bottle, because I know some advent calendars are less, or they kind of repeat wines, but I feel like the half a bottle is just right, especially if you do it with somebody else. Sometimes, you know, you have a bottle you like and you don't want to share it with somebody else.
Had a couple of those.
But yeah, cool. Well, in that case, I suppose when you see yourself drinking a sparkling wine, go wild with it. Channel your inner me.
Whenever I want.
Well, we'll keep working on that. Anyway.
When do you
Oh man, I'm at the top of the Burj Khalifa. There's a horse in the background for some reason. I'm wearing a diamond encrusted tux, something. I don't know. There's fireworks going off in the background. You know, my mom is on the phone trying to call me, and I'm like, and I toss the phone over my shoulder, and I hop off, and I've got one of those squirrel suit things, and I'd already drank some of this. So I take a sip of this, toss my phone, hop off the building, and I just squirrel suit out of there into a waiting what kind of car? I'm thinking a Corvette. I don't know why there's a Corvette.
I'm thinking Bugatti.
No, I'm so
McLaren?
the C8 is so nice. I'm loving the C8. That thing's awesome. I just got and I get into one of those, and the person hops over, and I just out of there. That LT2 just screaming. Yeah, and that's when I see myself drinking this. Anyway, day 24, the last day. We are likely going to do an episode ranking the wine, so this won't be the last episode for 2020 of Nick and Krista Do Wine, but this is our last tasting, so cheers, Merry Christmas Eve. Hope you and your family do well. If you like the video, hit like. If you want more videos like this, especially the car stuff, hopefully coming soon, hit subscribe. This is Nick and Krista Do Wine.